So, right here, right now, I am fully answering the question as to whether or not I could beat these animals in a fight. Okay? I got 7 tiers. They get turned into glue. That's a 100% chance that I win. They probably get turned into glue. That's an 83.3% chance that I win. Decent chance that they get turned into glue. That's a 66.6% chance I win. We might both become glue. 50-50 toss up. No, who knows? Decent chance that I get turned into glue. That's when I only have a 33.3% chance of winning. I'll probably get turned into glue. That's when I've only got a 16.6% chance of winning, and I get turned into glue. That's when I will 100% lose, and I have a 0% chance of winning. And now I am going to go through this large list of animals and say whether or not I think I could beat them in a fight, and how likely I think it would be for me to win. Starting with a narwhal. I have zero knowledge on narwhals. They got a horn. There was a song about them. And that's all I know. I don't know how sharp the horn is, but I imagine it's a horn. It's gonna hurt if you get stabbed. Up next, tardigrade, or I think they're also called like water bears. These guys, whenever you hear, they're like really small little bug guys that goop around and everything, like tiny. You can't see them. You gotta use a microscope.
And you always hear people talk about them and claim them to be the most durable animal, right? You hear they can survive in space without air. They can survive nuclear radiation. They can survive the heat and the cold and this and that. And they've got all these different things you can survive. However, I have not once heard somebody say or seen any evidence to whether or not they could survive me punching them. I know they're small. It's gonna take a while for me to find it. But if I just smack my hands across the floor, I'm still eventually die. So I think 100% chance tardigrades get turned into glue. No, I'm looking at this. I think they're probably going to get turned into glue, but they're really small. They got weird abilities I don't really know about. So they might find a way out. But I'm also, the only situation I see them winning is if I can't kill them and then we both starve to death. And I imagine I would starve first because they're really tiny and they can probably get food anyway. So I'm probably winning, but it's something weird might happen.
Aardvark. Only one thing really comes to mind when I think of aardvarks, and that is that they're greedy and that they have 2 A's at the beginning of their name because they want to come at the beginning of any list of animals. And I also think they're like the first thing in the dictionary. I don't know what an aardvark is, really. I know there's the whole show with the guy that's an aardvark, I think. That's anyways. I don't know anything about aardvarks, but they look small and they look like I could kick them 10 feet with like a single simple easy kick. So I don't see any situation where I'd lose to one. A little bit of a spicy take. The alligator. I have thoughts on alligators. The alligator very obviously is going to have the advantage on a fact that it's a creature designed to kill with a large, massive mouth that, provided it gets like a single bite on me, I'm most likely dead. But you always see. In fact, I'm gonna pull the other one up where here, this guy too, the crocodile. Or the alligator. You always see these two as the creatures people mess with. Even dumbasses can mess with and survive messing with an alligator or a crocodile. So while they are death machines designed to kill, and while I don't doubt their ability to rip my head off or to puncture my stomach and tear me apart, I think I've got a chance. I think I have a decent chance at getting turned into glue, but I still think I have about a 30% chance of coming out and winning. Because if they're the one animal that everyone messes with, they're the one animal that is known universally as a death machine that you can also turn on the TV and see somebody have their head inside of the mouth of them. So obviously, while they are death machines, you've got a good amount of leeway. Also, I don't see it being able to move fast out of the water. So provided I don't walk up to the water whenever I'm encountering this for a fight, I don't see it being able to like spring out and kill me. So I just gotta be careful, and I could probably figure it out. But yeah, there's still a decent chance that I lose. Up next is the I don't think they have ever gotten punched in the face. Anteater, another easy one. I don't think any anteater or alpaca have ever been punched in the face, so both of them are 100% getting turned into glue, and I'm waiting them. Up next, you got apes, you got monkeys, you got the guys. I don't have a chance. I'll probably get turned. There might. No, I was about to say I might have a slim chance at taking it out, but I don't. And I think 100% of the time I run into an ape and it is not locked behind a glass wall that protects me. It's just gonna like crack me open like a soda can and slurp out my insides. Also, apes are just real scary. So, yeah, I think I'm just simple losing that one. Up next, you got like a ram thing. They got the big horns, and they got pretty sturdy skulls. My strategy of punching them isn't going to be that effective. I say I've got a solid chance. I say there's a decent chance I'm winning. Armadillo, that's another, they 100% get turned into glue. I mean, they could turn into a ball, I guess, but then I could just pick them up and like, yeah, I'm beating an armadillo. Up next. I have an axolotl. It is beyond stupid. It is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. It forgets it has legs half the time. I don't see me losing. Like even if I came at it and was just very obviously going to kill it, it would probably just come up to me and be like, "What's up?" And then they're real dumb, and I'm flattening it. I'm flattening it with a single hand. I'm squeezing it, and yeah. I still love them. They're cute, but they're real dumb, real easy to just fit in my hand. So, up next we got A baboon. Baboons aren't as, like, ridiculously ripped as apes. They still got, like, super sharp teeth and stuff, and they're probably stronger than me. So I'm probably getting turned into glue. But I think there's a chance. I think if I like... I don't really have an explanation as to, like, how I get my mitts on it. But if I got my mitts on it, if I got my fingies wrapped around its throat and I was on top of it, I could kill it. I could do it. Badger. I think it's 50-50. Badgers are like they're not the biggest animal, but they have like really sharp teeth. Badgers are like the animal that, like, whenever it's like brought up by somebody that knows anything about animals, they're always like, badgers look kind of cute, but they're gonna rip you apart. So I'm gonna trust them. However, I also trust myself to be able to just kick it real hard. So I think it's a 50-50 between me and a badger. Up next. The bald eagle. Majestic creature, that eagle scream you always hear. It's not an eagle, it's a hawk. That's where that scream comes from. It's still a big bird. It still has sharp fangs and a sharp beak. And I don't see me losing to any bird. I don't see it happening. Don't get me wrong, I am going to come out bleeding and in a lot of pain. But if an eagle is coming at me, I don't see how I would be unable to just grab it and shake it around. Birds, their bones are fragile. They got feathers. Feathers are actually decently good against protecting from bludgeoning, from what I've heard. However, if an eagle came at me and I just grabbed it and squeezed, I don't see it being able to get out of that. I don't think an eagle will have any clue what to do if I put in a chokehold. I think I'm taking a bald eagle down 100% of the time. I'll lower it down to they'll probably get turned into glue, because if they like scratch my stomach, that would hurt, that would suck. And if they then just like left me alone, I might bleed out. But like 90% of the time, I think I'm destroying an eagle in a fight. Up next. Barnacles. I don't really know what barnacles are. But like, I imagine I can kick it. I didn't really know what barnacles were, but when I was looking at animals to put in this list, I saw barnacles as an animal. I was like, those are the things on the bottom of a ship. But yeah, I think I'm killing a barnacle 100% of the time. Up next. Bat. They'll probably get turned into glue. A bat. If it's a large bat, then its chances go up slightly. But like an average-sized bat, it could like bite me, and it could like make me bleed out and die. And they're real sneaky little guys that can like fly around and could outmaneuver me. But like similar to the bald eagle, while they could hurt me, and they definitely will hurt me. Once I got it in my mitts, it's done for. So yeah, up next. Bear. If anyone out there genuinely believes they have a chance in hell barehanded against a bear, they are the dumbest motherfucker alive. There is zero situation where I meet a bear and I try to attack it and I don't die. Unless I have like a rifle. Even if I had a rifle, I'm sure I'm sure it's killing me. If I had a gun, I'd have like a 1% chance of making it out of there alive. But even if I had a gun, I shoot it and then it gets mad and kills me and then it bleeds out and dies. So I'd still give it the win there. I'm not doing shit against a bear. Bear is flattening me. I am 100% of the time getting turned into glue by a bear. Lizard, fucking, that guy under my shoe, dead. Beaver. Yeah, 100% of the time I'm taking down a beaver. Bison. I'll probably get turned into glue by a bison. I have a slim chance. I hope. I don't know what that chance would involve. I don't know how I would take it down. Okay, yeah, no, never mind. That 100% of the time I get killed by a bison. Up next. Crab. I'm just going to stomp it real hard with my foot. So yeah, crab dead. Up next. Boar. That's the guy from The Lion King. And while he seems nice and gentle and a funny little goofy haha in The Lion King, the boar, similar to the badger, is one of those animals that whenever I hear anyone that knows anything about animals talk about a boar, they're always like, that thing's going to kill you. So I don't trust their judgment, despite the fact that it feels like to me, I could just kick it real hard, but I'm going to trust their judgment, and I'm going to put it in the... I'll probably get turned into glue by a boar. Probably. But yeah. Okay, up next. Buffalo. Similar to the bison. I don't see me being able to deal any damage to it. A bull. If there's like a hole nearby, I could probably take down a bull. Because I feel like bulls can't be that smart. And yet again, similar to the alligators and crocodiles, they're one of the creatures that humans are just really prone to fuck around with. And yet people like running up against it with just a cape. And they're fine at the end of it. I don't think it's going to be easy. I feel like I have the slimmest of chance. Like a 1% chance. So I don't think 100% of the time I get turned into glue by a bull. I think there's like a 0.5% chance that if I meet a bull in like a field that there's a hole nearby that I could like jump out of the way of the bull and get it to fall in the hole. Okay, yeah, I've changed my mind. I'm getting flattened by a bull. Bumblebee. Situation A against a bee. It stings me, it dies. Situation B against a bee. It's dead. So yeah. Up next. Camel. I don't know what a camel could do really. But like they got big feet, they might be able to kick me or harm me or something. But they're probably getting turned into glue. The thing about camels are sort of also in the same situation as like the bulls and bisons and buffalo, where I don't know how I would be able to damage it that much, but I feel like if I just punched and kicked it enough, it would eventually fall, and I'd be able to figure it out. I wouldn't enjoy it. It would be a sucky fight, and there's a slight chance it beats me, so, probably getting turned into glue. They're probably getting turned into glue. Up next, me. Me versus me. I mean, I feel like if I don't put me in 50-50, then... But interesting thought. If I'm in a fight against me, then 100% of the time I win, and 100% of the time I lose. So, yeah, we might both become glue. 50-50. Me versus me. I'm in a room with a clone of me. We both throw hands. One of me's winning. I don't know how. I don't know. I hope it's me and not they me. But me's winning no matter what. So, but yeah, very obviously, me versus me, 50-50 chance. Up next. The capybara. Another situation where, similar to the axolotl, I'm not going to enjoy going against a capybara. They're like the most chill thing ever. But, like, the hell's a capybara going to do? Up next. A cat. Meow. Cat. What? I could just shake it. I could just like jingle a little something, and I'll run up to it and I'll grab it and then I'll shake it. Or it sneaks up and jumps on me and then I grab it and then I shake it. I don't see a situation where I don't shake and kill the cat. Up next. Hell's a chameleon gonna do against me? What is a chameleon gonna do against me that can remotely hurt or harm me? 100% of the time, chameleon gets turned into glue. Up next. Cheetah. Now, to some, they hear cheetah and they think it would go here. They think 100% of the time I would get beat by a cheetah. However, cheetahs aren't that big. Okay, that's a little bigger than I thought, but damn. Okay, my opinion on cheetah might have just changed after looking that up. I might 100% of the time get killed by a cheetah. But like, if I could get my hands on it, my meaty mitts around its neck. Do cheetahs know what to do against you just grabbing them? Do they? Because I think there's a chance. I think it's like a 1% chance. But the chance, I would argue, still persists. I think there is a chance the cheetah runs at me, I sidestep it, I grab my arm around its neck, and then I use its speed against it, fall back onto its neck, use its speed, weight, and velocity against it, snap its neck, it's dead, I win. Now, does that only happen like 0.001% of the time in which I approach and fight a cheetah? Yes, but not 100% of the time. I mean, not 0%. There's a chance, a slim chance, the slimmest of slim chances I will most likely get turned into glue. I will probably get turned into glue, but there's a chance. So I'm putting the cheetah there. I'm gonna eat that chicken. Is a chimp, I believe. Yeah, chimpanzee. I think similar to the baboon. It will most likely rip my throat out. But I'm not kidding. I've got a chance. A slim chance. I think I could do it. I think I could pull it off. Up next. The cockroach. You always hear about how like cockroaches can like survive getting stomped on and stuff like that, but like I don't see how a cockroach could survive me full body weight just slamming on it repeatedly. I don't see it surviving that. It's not walking again. I'm killing a cockroach. I don't care. Up next. Bye.